But you see, if your children are your responsibility to mold and shape, and that's all in your hands, then parenting becomes an impossible burden to carry. And one of the reasons many modern Christian parents are so tense and so uptight and so frustrated about parenting is because they have bought into this idea that their destiny is up to me. And if they don't turn out right, I must have done it wrong. And it is a deadly idea. It's not a Christian idea at all, obviously. But what you've done there is brought upon yourself a burden that only God can carry. And so the pressure of parenting becomes unbearable, and it begins to show itself in all kinds of ways in your relationship with your husband and wife and with others. The perfect parent quickly becomes a disillusioned, bitter parent. But we are all prone to believe this in some measure, aren't we? We all worry that we might do something somewhere along the way that will do irreparable harm to our children. But Peter Lightheart has pointed out we shouldn't worry about that because we've already done it. You know, he said, people worry that they might do things to mess up their children. Peter says, of course you've messed them up. You fathered them. To keep from messing them up, you should have arranged for an immaculate conception. Too late for that. So don't lose any more sleep over it. The question is answered. Yes, you have messed them up. Live with it. Well, that's really true. And the truth is we're bound to do more things that mess them up before we're done. Doing things that are wrong is unavoidable unless you've somehow reached a stage of sinless perfection as a mom and dad. And if you think you have, you've really messed up your children. You think you've messed up. Now, you've really messed them up if you think you're the perfect mom or dad. But Peter goes on. He says, second, since we've messed up our children, trusting God is critical. You've got to do things, and you've got to strive to do them right. But you're going to do a lot of things wrong. And that means your hope for your children is not in your ability to do everything right. Your hope for your children is in the grace of God alone.